The latest HSA report on the interest rates you can get through your HSA is just released. It's released by a firm called Devenir. They are an HSA consulting firm. They go every quarter and take a look at the average interest rates that are out there. Well, let's take a look at what the average interest rates are and compare them to the top rates from the top four. That's the biggest four HSA providers that are out there. So let me share my screen. Let's go through and see where things are at today. All right, here you are. So the latest research from Devenir, the HSA deposit rate update, they look at that every quarter. They look at the $1,000 level and the $25,000 level of balance, where the $10,000 balance is now 0.54%. So at the 0.54% level, if you've got $10,000 invested, then that's the average rate that they have there. If you're down at the $1,000 level, looks to be below 0.40. Devenir has a report every quarter. You can check them out on their website. And each year they do a year-end report on HSA market statistics. It's not just them, but also Morningstar has a report on the best HSA providers. That comes out in the fall. But with that, Morningstar, this is the most recent at the as of June 30th, 2024. So the fall release that Fidelity, Health Equity, Optum, and HSA Bank are the top four providers in terms of how much is in HSA accounts. Let's just dive in deep. We learned the averages from Devenir at about 0.54% at the $10,000 level, less than 0.4 on average at the $1,000 level. Let's just go into each of those four providers just in terms of assets. Looks like Fidelity had the edge. So let's see where they're at right now. And I'm looking just at the interest rates. There's a lot of other things to consider, but we're looking just at the interest rate area here. Let's take a look at HSA. Well, they just talked about investing there, but we want to go to the interest rates. So Fidelity, their interest rate as of March 20th, so about 2 weeks old there, is 4.02%. They compare that to Health Equity that they say is at 0.1, Optum Bank at 0.01, Lively at 0.02. Theoretically, then Fidelity is 400 times larger in terms of interest than Optum Bank. But let's go dive in. Let's go straight to the source here. So let's see what Health Equity is at for interest rates. So let's take a look at the interest rate products. There you go, HSA Health Savings Account. Let's see what they have to say here. Hopefully they make it easy in terms of finding their interest rates. Not yet seeing that. All right, so let's see what we can do here. HSA guide. I have a feeling that might not get us there. For individuals opening an HSA, let's see what they tell us. Maybe they give us an interest rate. All right, so they talk about their fees there, but what about the interest rate? My goodness, I'm not seeing the interest rate listed for Health Equity, and yet Fidelity put it right out there on the top. So that is quite interesting. All right, let's take a look at Optum and see where they're at in terms of the HSA. Now, Optum does quite a lot of things. So financial, for account types. Let's see where we're at. Health savings accounts for Optum. Let's take a look. All right, investment options. We'll see if that's like Fidelity, if they just go straight to the investment part. I want you to sign in before you get there. Okay, interesting. I think Optum would help us find the interest rate. All right, we'll have to do a little bit more digging, but I'm not seeing that right away either. Let's see where HSA Bank, you think a bank would tell us right away. Members, HSA investment options, perhaps. They go ahead, they tell us, well, that's the pricing part of it. So it tells the price on there. I want to know the interest rate. How interesting. Maybe that's telling that we can't find all three of those interest rates right away. Let's see what we can do in terms of Google. There we go. Hit it in a PDF out there. HSA interest rate options. So health equity 0.05 at the basic rates when you've got $1,000. 0.1 at what's called the enhanced rate. Not sure the difference, but you've got to get over $10,000 to get up to the max of 0.80 on health equity. I see Fidelity at 4.02 at any interest rate. Let's take a look at HSA Bank, see what we can find. HSA Bank, there it is, the interest rate schedule. 0.50, you've got to have $50,000 to get to 0.50. Less than 5,000, you're at 0.05. Let's find Optum. Interest rates and fees. All right, they want you to log in before you can get there. How interesting. All right. Well, there you have it. The average interest rate about 0.5% when you're above 25 grand, 0.5% roughly when you're at 10,000, less than 0.4 on the average. So you just look at the average of all the different rates that are out there. But looking at the top four by size interest rates or providers, Fidelity, Health Equity, Optum, HSA Bank, looks like Fidelity's coming out ahead 4.02. Health Equity, we could not find their interest rate, but Fidelity says it's 0.1. Optum Bank, we found their interest rate 0.05 when you have less than $5,000. And the, let's see, oh, that was Optum. We got HSA Bank 0.05, less than $5,000. And Health Equity there we go, Health Equity 0.05 when you have less than $2,000 at the max when you get an enhanced rate. Somehow 0.8%. So the winner for March after this quarter one, winner for interest rate wise, that's not the only thing to take a look at, but the winner is Fidelity at the highest rate there for interest rates for the most recent interest rates on your HSA. Enjoy the rest of your day.